Alright, so I just finished here in Liberty. I have to run to Wurtsboro to do a Jeep for a guy who rents for another local locksmith but doesn't want him to work on his Jeep. I don't know if there's bad blood there or what, but he needs an extra key for his Jeep. I guess because they're going away or something. I have no idea. But I'm going to run down there and make him an extra key. I told him I won't do it on the other locksmith's property. It's going to have to be somewhere else. So we came up with a location. I'm going to go there. I'll make him the key and we will get it done. Then we have to go to Fallsburg. We have to put on a black Locky M210. Then we have to shoot back here to Liberty to do a panic bar and a door closer. Then we have 5 classroom knobs to put on in Bethel. And we have to look at another job if we have time. It's almost 1 o'clock now. But we'll see how the day goes, and let's get rolling. Alright, so I just got a call from one of my local accounts at the local Hebrew Day School. I have to run over there and fix a door that's actually not latching correctly. And I don't really want to film in a Hebrew Day School with all of the school shootings and all that other nonsense that goes on these days, so I'd rather just not film there. I don't want to jeopardize any security for them or anything like that, if people know what kind of locks are on the door. Anyway, just to be safe, I'm not going to film there, and I will be back with you as soon as I'm done in day school. Alright, so just pulling into the local Hebrew Day School here. We're going to see exactly what's going on, and we'll get this door fixed up. And like I said, I don't want to record in here just because there's some sick bastards in the world that, you know, feel that they need to go in and shoot innocent kids in schools. So anyway, I'll be right back with you. Alright, so that door is fixed. They had a pivot hinge on there that was just flopping in the breeze, so I just changed the pivots out on it, but now it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, we are going to shoot to Wurtsboro to take care of that Jeep, and then on to the combination lock. I'll be back with you when I hit Wurtsboro. Alright, so we're just pulling up on this Jeep. We'll get this key made and move on to the next thing. Alright, so we're in the 16 Jeep. We're just adding an extra key. Put the original key in and turn it on by vehicle. Jeep. Turn the radio down. Turn the fan off. Wrangler 7 to 17. Read the pin code 3613. And we're going to program a blank key. 3613. Easy as that. Security's right over here. It's out. Good to go. Quick and easy. We're on to the next one. Alright, so that Jeep was quick and easy. Simple. It doesn't get much easier than that. This is done. I don't know why he didn't have the other locksmith do it. I mean, I guess he rents a bay from him to do mechanic work and doesn't want to use them. I don't know. I don't know what goes on there. Or, you know, it's not for me to say or judge, but his key is done. I wouldn't do it on their location, the other locksmith's location, so I did it here. And anyway, I am getting out of here, and we are going to Fallsburg to put on that black Locky M210. Alright, so we're just pulling into this development, and 1 second. And we're going to find our unit, and I will be right back with you. Alright, so we're at the unit that we got to do. I just got to see if the guy's here. I can't get in touch with him. All right, so they're custom ordering this big fancy handle set that's like, I mean, I don't even know the dimensions of it. They don't know the dimensions of it. And I'm not going to install a combination lock that's going to have to be moved because they want this big specific handle set. So I'm going to wait for them to get the handle set, and then we will install the lock at the same time, because if not, something's going to end up screwed up, and I'd rather just do it right once and be done. Anyway, I am headed back to Liberty. Alright, so we got detoured again. We have to go to Fallsburg Lumber. He's got a problem with his Tahoe Prox with the car starting. So I'm going to detour over there and take care of that quick. Alright, so we are going to pull in and take care of this Tahoe. It's not starting. Alright, so this is just a 15 Tahoe with a dead battery. Just changed it out. Alright, so the Tahoe is pretty simple. Just a couple of dead batteries in the Proxes, and he's back up and rolling. Happy as hell. He's got to go to the airport tonight, and we are still on our way to Liberty again. If anybody local's watching and you need keys cut rather than going to Home Depot and Trading Post and all of that stuff, Walmart, all of that, with those see, their machines aren't cut up, aren't set up to cut 100%. They don't want to cut a perfect key. They want it to be off enough where you have to come back 2 or 3 times to get a key that works. That's why they center this stuff like in the middle of the store, the back of the store. You know, that way it's all part of their scheme for their impact sales. You know, you're going to walk past the little bins and stuff like that with stuff on sale. It's just all part of the big game with the box stores and stuff that cuts keys. But if you want a real key cut, like I have Fallsburg Lumber, they're set up on a Rytan, the RY200, and I service the machine. I take care of it, so I know that that machine cuts 100% all the time, and that machine just cuts and cuts and cuts. That machine cuts a lot of keys. Just thought I'd put that out there for any local people that pick up on this, that watch this and got to run back to Home Depot or, you know, Trading Post 3 or 4 times to find a key that works. It'll save you a lot of headaches and drama with having your key cut right the first time. Anyway, just thought I'd put that out there. And that's Fallsburg Lumber. They're on Laurel Avenue in South Fallsburg. That's going to be our shul right there on the right hand side, but we got to go around to the back to the kitchen door. Alright, just pulling in here and you're going to see exactly what they got going on, what they need. Alright, so this is what we're looking at. This goes this way. And this is torn out. You're going to have to through bolt this and everything. It's one of those extra specials. I took the screws out, and they have one shoved right down in there. Tough to see. There it is, right in there. Wow, that's quite a screw. Alright, so there's 2 in the end, 2 there, 2 there, little short things. Crazy. Wow. Rough. And it hits a little bit on top there. Alright, so what I did, this has the pin in the top and the bottom. This is a storeroom knob now, so they don't stomp on the lever and break the levers off to break in. And as you can see, didn't fit well. So, of course, I don't have pop rivets on there, else I would have pop riveted it in there. But I just put some self-piercers in here so this wouldn't yank through in the good section of metal. And I'm just going to have to grind some of the screw away. All right, so that's all I did. I just flattened out these screws with the Milwaukee, just knock them down a little bit, and it's fine. Here we go. This thing. Watch this door. I wish you could see this better on the phone. All falling out. This closes now. I tightened all that up. Now, I'm just going to tighten this back in. Alright, so this door is closing now. Everything just lined up a whole heck of a lot better. I put a storeroom on here, through bolted the bar through the door. I'm going to do it on this side also, but this has a storeroom, and when this closes, this door's I won't say perfect, but I am going to put a closer on here, and they don't want to replace the hinges because they're spring loaded, so I'm just going to have to put a grade 1 closer on there and just crank it up to bypass pretty much the spring hinges, and I'm going to take all the tension off them. This whole thing is through bolted all the way through. If you want to watch something, watch this door. When it closes, we'll actually bow in because there's nothing left. Hard to see it on the phone. Alright, so any of you guys that know me know I'm a through bolt master. So I got those, and I put one in the middle of the bar, 2 on the end, and that, when this door closes, it takes that, a lot of the bounce out of the door, because now it's bolted all the way across. And this thing is super tight. Heck of a lot better than it was. Alright, so here's our door finally. Everything through bolted in the center. Takes that wobble out of the door. I went right through the bar and everything. The door closer, I put one in. It's got the double plates up on the other side, these old doors. And now when this door closes, absolutely solid as a rock, not going anywhere. Show you the inside. That's on a grade 1 cranked up to like a 7 power bar. I know it looks crooked, but it's not. It's perfectly straight. Might be the building. But yeah, everything is perfect when this closes now. And it stops them from sitting this on the lockout. You know, just holding the door open, because that's what they're looking to stop. And another thing, this light I use, the Streamlight switchblade, is fantastic. I mean, with the magnetic, you stick them up in the corner of the door, and it just lights everything up for you while you're working on it. You can angle it, you know, wherever you want. It's perfect. I actually love that light. Alright, so that Schul door is done. That thing was a hot mess, that door. It didn't look so bad when I first got there, but the more I looked at it, the worse it got. And that thing had some harpoon holes through it a few times. I actually had to put a bigger plate on there to stop the handle from literally dropping inside the hole on the door and rigid the thing up. But anyway, it works absolutely perfect now. They're happy, I'm happy. I got a bunch more work to do there. And I'm headed home. It is 10 minutes to 5. And I appreciate you guys watching. And don't forget the thumbs up.